begin the tournament. This is the PvP tournament, obviously. This tournament is not a cash prize tournament. This tournament is being hosted to advertise and further develop the Warriors Haven non-toxic PvP community. So we're just getting some things finalized, getting the password set, making sure the participants are ready, and we're moving on from there. So enjoy. Alrighty, password is set. Alright guys, we are just finalizing the bracket now. Once the bracket is finalized, we're starting the tournament. Let's see. Zagadude and Green Smack and Painted Phantoms. Okay. Quasar is no longer in the tournament. We may be experiencing some no-shows, which is likely to happen in every tournament. It's okay. As long as people... Okay. King Joe Shaft, Hotwired, Second Sports, Nice Cow Cam, Robbie Wayswag, and Lonnie Man. It's not letting me edit the tournament from mobile, even though it literally oh, here we go, that's why. Participants. Oh, apparently I'm chucking a Great Chaos Fire Orb. The tournament will begin once the Great Chaos Fire Orb explodes. Once the Fire Orb explodes, that will be your buff period. So I'm going to chuck a Fire Orb like this. It explodes, you get a 3 buff period, and once the lava pool right there, see how the lava pool fully wore off? Once the lava pool fully wears off, that's when you start the match. So it gives you about a 2 or 3 seconds. Alrighty, we already have some signs here, good. I'm just doing some finishing touches to the bracket. Here, hold on. You are out of the tourney. Okay. Bracket. So it's not letting me modify the bracket. Hold on, let me just jump on my computer real quick. I have my keyboard just to do. Guys, we're just making some last changes on the bracket because there were a few last minute changes, such as people not being able to attend the tournament, and it fucked the bracket up. So we're just making a few extra changes to the brackets, just finalizing things, and then we'll start it. I'm only seeing 4 signs here so far. We're missing the first round, for those who are curious. The first round will be Sega Dude 21 against Green Smack. We are currently waiting for Sega Dude's sign and for the bracket finalization. Oh, that was an accidental summon. The first round will be Sega and Green Smack. We're just waiting for Green to load in here. There we go. Now we're just waiting for Sega Dude's sign. I'm not quite sure where he is, but he is 100% attending the tournament. So, I guess we'll just wait on him. So I'm having some trouble modifying the bracket through my phone. So I'm loading up my computer right now, and I'm just going to finalize the challenge so it shows everyone as their proper opponents. But the first round will be Green Smack versus Sega Dude 21. Round 2 will be Beelzebub versus Dr. Tigranovich. Third round will be Robbie Wayswag versus Lonnie Man. Fourth round will be Mr. Suckit Sports versus Iced Cap Cam. And the fifth round will be Hot Wired versus the King Joe Shaft. And we are currently waiting on Sega Dude 21's side. Again, I don't know where the hell he went off to, but he's supposed to be here. So we'll just wait a little bit more while I finalize everything. And if he's not here, I'll message him. And if he pulls a no-show, we'll DQ or replace. So still no sign of Sega, dude. Can someone please message Sega and alert him that the tournament has begun? There's still no sign. Let me check the tournament comments. Yes, please message Sega and inform him that the tournament is happening. Maybe I'm guessing maybe he forgot, I don't know. Castle, how do I make you admin of the bracket? I'll do that right now. If you could set that up for me though, that'd be great. Because my phone is not letting me switch positions of players on the bracket. Let me just go to the bracket settings. Settings. Axles, elimination. Advanced options. No, it's not in here. Permissions, here we are. Share admin access. Castle in the sky. Alright, Castle, I've made you an admin. So, let me know when you get all that set up. If you need me to list the rounds again, let me know of who's is against who. So in the first slot of the bracket, in the first seed, we have Green Smack and Sega Dude 21, and the winner of that will be up against Painted Phantoms. In the second round, hold on, let me just pull up. The bracket is pretty much finalized. It's not letting me do the last minute changes because a couple of people had to leave the tournament, and then I added a couple more people and it fucked up the bracket. Yeah, so Green Smack is supposed to have positions swapped with Weed. Weed is supposed to be up against Beelzebub. And let's do Tigran against Rob. Let's do that. Alright, Green, it's obvious Sega maybe he's power napping or something. That's what happened with Taka in the last tournament. We're just going to delay the match for now, and hopefully he comes back, wherever the fuck he is, and actually attends. So I'm just going to have you Crystal out for now, and we'll do this match at a later point. Oops, I accidentally summoned Weed. Black Flame. Weed, if you could return home, please. I accidentally summoned you. Okay. Just trying to count as to who we have in attendance. We are missing a few people. So let me just message them real quick. Hold on, I'm just gonna message the people we have. Let me see what signs we have. Weed, Suck at Sports, Beelzebub, Doctor, Ice Cap, Green. Okay, so that's about 7 people. Okay. No, we're just gonna save the match for later. And hope that Sega Dude comes on. If he doesn't, then you will take the win, yes. Dude, Crystal out. You're not up yet. It was an accidental summon. So we have, okay. You can put your sign back down, Green, just so I know who's in attendance. Whoever is participating in the tournament, please put your signs down so I know that you're here, and so I can mark you in attendance. Castle, you should have admin perms to the challenge. I don't know if you're Castle in the Sky or Castle in the Sky 0, because I gave Castle in the Sky admin permissions. Okay. Sega is here, you said? Hey, Kieran. Okay, let's recheck the signs. Weed Wizard is in attendance. Robbie is in attendance. Beelzebub is in attendance. Second Sports is in attendance. Okay, Robbie's now here. So we're just waiting on a few other people, and then we should be ready to begin. Castle, I need you to switch Green Smack up at the top of the bracket. I need you to put Green Smack, swap him with Weed Wizard. Oh, you already did. Sega do Green Smack, Painted Phantoms. I need you to swap Weed Wizard with Dr. Tigranovich. We have green. Looks like almost everyone's in attendance. Everyone seems to be here, except for Sega and a couple of other people. Still don't see Joe Shaft's sign. Hold on, let me see if Joe Shaft is still in the party. Can someone please tell Joe Shaft to come put his sign down? Oh, wait, I don't know if I... We seem to have most of the people here. Let me check the bracket again, refresh it. So the standings currently, Castle, are supposed to be Sega do Green Smack, Beelzebub, Weed Wizard, Robbie, Wayswag, Dr. Tigranovich. Hold on, let me message Lonnie, man, on Discord, because he's supposed to be attending the tournament as well, but I don't know where the hell he is. Message him on Discord, because he was going to get YouTube coverage of the tournament as well. He was going to stream it. We should be ready to begin the tournament once Sega Dude puts down his sign. Castle said Sega Dude is in fact here, but I don't see a sign. Alrighty. I can start it on the thing. Yeah, Kieran, just change your stream title name to my YouTube channel link or my YouTube channel. Because then people will go from your stream to the YouTube channel, obviously. The reason I streamed this on YouTube was because it automatically uploads it as a video to YouTube, like the stream. The stream gets automatically uploaded. So, and unlike the PSN, it doesn't get cut off whenever you press the PSN button, because your audio and recordings get cut off when you on the PSN button. So yeah, it just auto uploads the stream as a video, and it's super convenient, and I don't need to edit or anything. Let me just refresh the thingy and make sure you got everything good. Lonnieman has been informed that the tournament has started, and if he does not show, then he will be disqualified, and a buy or a replacement will be given. We Wizard, Swag, Tikanovich, good. Suck at Sports, Cap Cam, Hotwire, Joe Shaft, Aesthetic, Painted Phantoms. Alright, this bracket is looking good so far. How many players do we have in this tournament so far? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, okay. Decent amount. We do have 2 slots open, if I'm correct. It's either 1 or 2 slots. Kieran, if you would like to join the tournament, I can make a last-minute exception. Oh, and we have Sega Dude, so round 1 can now begin. Kieran, if you'd like to join the tournament, I can add you to the tournament chat. I'm assuming that you wish to join the tournament. So if that's the case, come over. The password's inside the tournament chat. Come over, drop your sign down. Let me just make sure you're in. Yeah, King, you're aesthetic. You're already in the tourney, dude. We're good. Everyone seems to be accounted for except Lonnie, man. I don't know what's going on with Lonnie, but he's in a completely different time zone. But he said he would definitely join this tournament, and he was super hyped for it. But he's the only person that is currently not in attendance, other than Joe Shaft. You sure? Oh, no, there's Joe Shaft. Everyone is in attendance. You sure, dude? We need, like, one more guy to make the tournament bracket even. And there might be some no-shows as well. So. You can join the tournament, man. It's just a fun tournament. Now, again, this tournament is just for fun, guys, so try not to be salty. This is not a BSNS tournament. This is not a cash prize tournament, obviously. This tournament is to promote and grow the Warriors Haven non-toxic PvP community. This is the first Warriors Haven Invitational PvP tournament. Hard. And thank you, Joe Shaft, for adding him. We're still waiting on Painted Sign as well. So, Cobra, if you could drop your sign down, that'd be great. Just checking the stream comments. Yeah, Kieran, hop over, bro. We need an extra man anyway. I need to know now if you're in or you out, though. Because, as I said, it's just a fun tournament, so don't worry about it if you lose. But we need one more person in the bracket, and Lonnie Mon most likely won't show up. I'm going to try and delay Lonnie Man's match until the very end of the round 2, just so he can have time to get on. Okay, settings, comments. So is Kieran in? We're just waiting on Painted Phantoms right now. For now, we're going to start the tournament just so we can get things underway. We'll do the rest of the bracket finalization later. The bracket is finalized, but we can still take a few entries into the tournament. Kieran, if you're in, though, I need to know immediately, so Castle can update the bracket before I start the tournament. Everyone's accounted for. We are ready to begin. Are you in or are you out? Did you add him to the bracket already, Castle, or no? Let me look. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, good. Alright, we're beginning. So, round 1, we are starting with Sega Dude and Green Smack. Now, this is a matchup I've been waiting to see for a while, because everyone here should know Green Smack. Green Smack is a very good player, and he's recently taken up, well, the build you'll see in a little bit. Everyone also knows Sega Dude, a really good sword and board user whose combo is something I haven't really seen much of in PvP. So I think this is going to be a really good match, and I've been waiting to see it. So how this will work is you guys will get into position, one on each side. Think of the same as a BSNS tournament in the sense of placement. The round begins when the Great Chaos Fire Orb hits the middle of the arena, when it explodes, you will get a little bit of a buff period. Your buff period lasts until the lava goes away. So when a Great Chaos Fire Orb explodes on the ground, it takes usually about 1 to 2 to 3 seconds for it to go away. So that is your free buff period if you have Tears of Denial or Green Blossom. But after that, it's fair game. If there is any buff punishes while the fire remains, it will be a reset. Alright? Let's begin. Oh. Well, that fire orb failed, but let's just leave it at that. Round 1. Sega Dude 21 versus Green Smack. Goes for the L2, misses. Goes for the R2 whiff, misses. Very clean dodge by Green Smack. Ooh, hyper armors through the R1 for 2 hits for massive damage. You do not want to go into that Murakumo. That thing hurts. Misses the running attack. Manages to double roll the L. Manages to double roll the backswing. Misses a weapon art. Misses a crossbow shot. Hits with the rolling attack. That'll catch you off guard. Misses the roll catch. Misses the first R1. So Sega seems to be taking this match very carefully. He's playing very, very carefully. Green Smack misses the R1 Hyper Armor and takes 2 hits to the face. Wow. Good damage on that. Misses the weapon art. Sega Dude's taking this match very seriously. It's quite interesting to watch. He's playing very carefully. You really can't trade with that Murakumo. Once that hits you, it's over. Sega Dude switches to the crossbow, misses a shot. Sega Dude misses a shot again and takes a running attack to the face. Misses the shot, goes for the weapon art. Misses that. Green is doing a really good job of outspacing those weapon arts. Misses the rolling attack, misses the backswing. Ooh. Almost gets backed into a corner, switches and uses the weapon art of the Holy. Goes for the R1 spam, gets a double backswing. This might be it for Green if he takes a few more hits. Goes for the R1 spam, gets it, lands the backswing. This can be over in any second. Gets the L2. This might be a turnaround. We might expect to see a turnaround here. Goes for the throwing knife, misses. Sega's playing kind of cautious, trying to get the weapon art in to catch him off guard. Goes for the blue chug, takes 2 hits to the face. This is a really close fight. Green's managed to turn it around. Sega Dude has the health and tier lead, but 2 well-placed hits could be it for Sega Dude. It's a really close match so far. Misses the backswing. Goes for the running attack, misses it, but doesn't get punished. Double rolls the weapon art. Oh, and there it is. The whiff punish. Round 1, Green Smack versus Sega Dude. Sega Dude takes the round 1 whiff. Good game. That was a really good fight. Castle, did you start the tournament on the bracket? Oh, I have to. There we go. That was a really good fight. Sega Dude is up 1-0. And we are just waiting for the signs to come back down. Currently waiting on Sega Dude's sign for round 2. That was a really, really intense fight. Green almost turned that around there, but got whiff punished right at the end. Sega Dude is up 1-0. I think we have the tournament set up in a best of 5. If I'm wrong. So we'll go to whoever gets 3 wins. If Sega Dude can keep up the win streak, he will be able to take the win. Let's see if Green Smack can make a comeback. Alright, Green Smack versus Sega. Round 2. Oh, missed start. Restart that. Sega Dude buffed before the fireball was thrown. Reset the start. Back to starting positions. That was my bad on my part as well. I accidentally did a punch instead of a fireball. Go ahead back to the starting position. The fight begins once the firebomb, or not the firebomb, sorry, the Great Chaos Fire Orb hits the ground and explodes. Once you see that explosion, that is your free buff period. Alright, let's begin. Round 2, Sega Dude versus Green Smack. Goes into the... Immediately, right off the bat, Green Smack is put to a quarter health with the R1 spam. Sega Dude, R1 spams him into oblivion. Look at that. Sega Dude is playing a lot more... Oh my god. Takes 2 R1s to the face, takes another R1 into the trade, and oh my god. Gets slaughtered. That went so fast I couldn't even comment on it. Holy cow. Sega Dude is up 2-0. That round goes to Sega. That is arguably one of the fastest fights I have seen in a while. Holy cow. Sega Dude versus Green Smack. Sega Dude is up 2-0. If he gets one more win, he'll take it. Green Smack is in a sticky situation right now. He has a lot of catching up to do. Sega Dude sign. Currently waiting on Green Smack's sign. And just pull up the comments here and read what people are saying. Wait, what? It's BO5, yes. I know because of the less amount of participants in the tourney, I have put the matches to best of 5. Because what BSNS does is they do BO3, and usually it doesn't give the opponents enough time to get used to each other's playstyle and adapt to it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I did it as a best of 5 instead of a best of 3. One, the tournament matches are a little bit longer, so the tournament will go on a little bit longer, so it's more enjoyable. And 2, it gives people a chance to get a comeback. Regen is 2 stacks only. You are not allowed to use regen spells. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Did Green Smack use Chime weapon art? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think round 1 Green Smack used Chime weapon art. Just so you know, guys, Philionor's weapon art is in fact banned. I didn't see it happen. I wasn't paying attention in round 1. But if anyone uses Chime weapon art again, it'll be a round reset. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Green Smack... I'm not... Maybe they both did it. I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, he did lose, so... No, you cannot Philionor weapon art. All regen miracles and Philionor's Chime weapon art is banned. You can, however, stack 2 regen items. For example, Ethereal Oak Shield and Sun Princess Ring. You are not allowed to spam unequipped and equipped Sun Princess or any other regen item to further your regen speed. Just checking the comments here. Yeah, if he had won, then that would have been a round reset. But he did lose, so I'll just leave it at that. Alright, let's begin. Sega Dude versus Green Smack, round 3. Sega Dude is on fire today. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Green Smack can adapt and make a comeback. Lots of R1 whiffs, goes for the trade, loses the trade. Green Smack out damages it. That weapon art does not do a lot of damage if only the light part of it hits. Gets the roll catch. Gets the rolling attack into a trade and wins the trade. Goes for the L2s, misses. Sega goes for the weapon art. Misses both. Reaction rolls the Murakumo. Outspaces the L2. Goes for the trade, misses. That would have been a good trade if he had rolled. Even trade now. Goes to the L2, backswing, misses. Goes for the crossbow shot, misses that. Takes a Murakumo running attack to the face. Misses another crossbow shot, misses the R1 backswing. Goes for the Murakumo Hyper Armor trade, misses the trade, and takes a hit to the face. Green Smack is really keeping pressure on Sega Dude. The pressure in this fight is insane. Goes for the trade, wins the weapon art trade with minimum health. Wow, that was risky. Sega Dude takes the win with a Ring Knight Straight Sword weapon art trade. That'll conclude round 1. Sega Dude versus Green Smack. Sega Dude won 3-0. Let me just add it to the bracket. Wow, that was a really intense fight. Both of you did extremely well. Good job, guys. Sega Dude takes that win with flying colors. Wow. One. I'm just updating the challenge here with the scores. There we go. Round 2, we have Beelzebub, B-E-6-E-L-Z-E, 6Bub6, versus Robbie Racewag. That name tongue twists me all the time. Just make sure Beelzebub is accounted for. Yep. We have Robbie and Beelzy. Sega Dude was on fire. The only person I could have seen being a match for Sega Dude was Green Smack, and that was insane. Alright, Castle. I just modified it anyway, but I'll let you do it. I'll let you do like the 3-0 or whatever. That was like a crazy fight. Really. Moving on to round 2. We are missing a whole bunch of signs. If anyone sign snipes, let me know, guys. Let's see who's signed there. Also, guys, please don't put your signs up at the top of the stairs like this. I'm just not even going to waste my time. Round 2, we have Robbie Racewag versus Beelzebub. I think it was supposed to be Robbie versus Tigran. But we'll do weed. Yeah, it was supposed to... That's okay. Just a little mix-up. This is still a good fight. Alright, get into your positions, guys. Why are you in the corner? Come over to the middle. Your position is right here. There you go. Alrighty. I can see that Philionor's chime. I hope you don't use this weapon art. Alrighty. Round 2. Beelzebub versus Robbie Racewag. This is an interesting matchup, to say the least. Robbie Racewag is new to the PvP top tier community. He has not played in any tournaments prior. And he's made a huge improvement in his PvP skills over the last few months. So let's see how he does. Goes for that. Goes for the rapier straight sword. Wow, massive damage. Does the crazy pseudo combo on the straight sword rapier for 1,100 damage. Robbie takes it to the face. Robbie switches from Scythe to PKCS. No, that's not even... Sorry, that's not Scythe. It's Claymore. My bad. Robbie takes 2 hits to the face. Switches back to the Claymore. Accidentally does a jumping attack. Oh, and that's it. Takes 2 hits to the face and he's done. Wow, that was a fast match. Beelzebub up 1-0. The worst thing to use against a Scythe has got to be a Pontiff Knight Curve Sword. Just for in case Robbie is listening, you want some advice, dude? Pontiff gets wrecked by Scythe. You're actually probably better off using Claymore on its own rather than swapping. That is a quick win for Beelzebub. We are currently waiting on signs. A lot of our signs just vanished here. I don't know if someone's sign sniping, or if anyone's sign sniping, please let me know in the chat. Nah, King Joe Shaft. You're not fighting Joe Shaft. Oh, apparently I've been invaded. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna kill myself. Sorry guys, I forgot I was embered. Let me just kill him. Like, can't this... Does this guy... I think he's just a random. I'm on my 225 to stop invasions. I think he's a random. Yeah, he's a random. If he's just gonna mob run me, I'll just kill myself. I'm just gonna drop him real quick. Oh, he's gonna run. Oh, you shit. Okay, I'm just gonna go kill myself. Sorry about that. I didn't think I'd be invaded at this level. I'll just kill myself and I won't ember. There we go. I don't know if he's like a stream sniper or if he's just a random. I think he might be a random invader. He's using a new GS and a fucking whatever, the Curse Ward shield, so he's probably just a random. So we are currently on round 2. Robbie, wait, I can't speak, I'm sorry. Robbie Racewag versus Beelzebub. Beelzebub is up 1-0. Best of 5. So Beelzy only needs 2 more kills to move on to the next round. Robbie, very swag. And Beelzebub. Alright, I'm gonna go check the broadcast comments, see what people are saying. Invading in 2019, right? I almost killed that fucking random. He like mob ran me, I fire searched him as he chugged. Alright, Robbie's in. We're just waiting on Beal to summon in. There he is. Match number 2, Robbie versus Beelzy, round 2. Everyone's been pretty good with buffs today. No one's tried to buff punish. Robbie using the Corvian Great Scythe again. Or not Robbie, sorry. Beelzy using the Corvian Great Scythe. Robbie using the Claymore. Goes for the Hyper Armored Bait. Rolls and takes a hit to the face. Beelzy playing super passive. Oh, takes 2 hits to the face. Fails to prediction outspace. Goes for a one-handed running attack. Hits it. Robbie goes for the weapon art. Misses. Tries to outspace and punish the Corvian Stagger R1 chain. Beelzy switches to Rapier and Straight, and then switches back to Corvian. Hits for 650 damage, 3 hits. Wow. Catches him off guard with the Corvian S-Stock. Switches back to the Straight Sword S-Stock combo. 2 hands the Straight Sword. Robbie is looking not sure at this point. Hits him for a free 250 damage. Robbie one hands the Claymore, takes a charged R2 to the face, takes another R2 to the face, pops his tears, goes for the S-Stock Straight Sword combo, pulls out a crossbow, tries to finish him off. Oh, and there it is. R1's into his running attack. Beelzebub versus Robbie Racerag, match 2, round 2, 2-0. Beelzebub is up 2-0. Beelzebub needs one more win to take this match. Robbie Racewag is gonna have to make a serious comeback if he wants to take this round and move on. Who the hell keeps putting their signs up there? If your signs are up here and your round comes up, you will be DQ'd. I am not going to tolerate trolling here. So I better not see your sign up here. Any signs that are not present during their rounds, if they're present in glitch spots like this, they will not be summoned and the round will be given to whoever does not have their sign up there. We are currently waiting on Robbie and Beelzy's signs. There's Robbie and there's Beal. Oh, I don't want to do that. Beelzebub is up 2-0. This could be it for Robbie Racewag. Unless Robbie can turn this fight around, this might be it for him. Everyone is in position. Alright, Robbie Racewag versus Beelzebub, round 3. This could be the final round of this match. We'll see. Both do Tears of Denial as their free buff. Beelzy takes the blue chug. Robbie's using Pontiff Knight Curve Sword. Beelzy using the straight sword S-stock combo. Robbie fails the running attack spacing and takes 5 hits to the face, tries to R-on out of it, loses the trade. Beelzy manages to roll safely out of it. This is not looking good for Robbie. Robbie blocks the weapon arc, goes for the hit, goes for the roll catch, misses the roll catch, feints another R1. Beelzy switches back to Corvian Scythe. They trade. Robbie goes for the Perseverance, loses his tears. This is it for Robbie unless he can turn it around. Beelzy continuously baits with the Corvian R2, crossbows it, and that's it. Hits the finisher E-bolt shot. That concludes match 2, round 3. Beelzebub wins 3-0. Beelzebub versus Robbie Racewag, 3-0. Let me update the challenge. Beelzebub. Beelzebub 6 will be moving on to the next round. Or to the next match. The next match we have on the list is Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich. For those of you who... Everyone here already knows who Weed Wizard and Dr. Tigranovich is. Let's start with Weed Wizard. Weed Wizard is an older Dark Souls 3 player who's been playing for a long time and recently came back to Dark Souls after a 3 or 4 month break. This is his first PvP tournament in a long time, so let's see how he does. And everyone already knows Dr. Tigranovich. I'm not quite sure what Tigran will be using today. We'll have to see. Weed, gonna need your sign, man. Not seeing Weed Wizard's sign currently. I saw him earlier. He might be the one up on the ledge here. Tigranovich using a sword and board with cathedral armor. It's interesting. Waiting on Weed Wizard's sign. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Not quite sure where Weed Wizard is. I just messaged him though. We'll wait a little bit and see if he shows up. If not, we might have to delay the match. No sign of Weed Wizard so far. It was likely his sign up on there. Alright, Robbie. Thanks for participating. Hope you had fun, dude. They're currently waiting for Weed sign. This is why you don't put the damn signs in glitch spots. Thank you. Okay. Currently waiting for Weed to summon in. Alrighty, here he is. Alright, hop down, Weed. You're supposed to start here, man. In the middle of the arena. There you go. Alright. Dr. Tigranovich versus Weed Wizard. Round 1. Tigranovich goes for the Green Blossom. Weed Wizard does the Tears of Denial. Weed Wizard does a running attack, misses the spacing, gets outspaced by the Goddard for 2 hits. No, it's an S-stock. It's not a Goddard's. Ooh, hits him with the club, gets 2 R1s, another club, another 2 R1s, another club, and another 2 R1s. Wow! Massive damage. That was like 800 in a single combo. Holy cow. That was the fastest round this far. Wow. That was absolutely insane. Jesus. Okay. Someone's being an ass on the chat. Let me just ban them real quick. Hold on, guys. Just banning a hooligan. Wow, that was a really crazy match. Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich, round 1. Weed Wizard is up 1-0. Well, it's not showing me the live chat. I'm signed in, I think. Currently waiting on T. Oh, there's the sign. I'm just loading up the stream here so I can ban this guy who's trolling the chat. Please bear with me. It's not letting me access live chat on here, so. Okay. What are you guys doing? Get down there. Down there, I'll black flame you. Down there, I'll black flame. And for the infamous green man face. There we go. Alright. Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich. Round 2. Weed Wizard is up 1-0. Back a little bit. Weed Wizard goes for the Tears and the blue chug. Tigranovich goes for the Green Blossom. If Tigranovich is not careful, he might get full comboed again. That was crazy. Weed Wizard misses the 2 R1s and gets the full weapon art after a bait punishment. Wow, 850 damage. That is insane. Tigran has got super high dark resistance as well, so this is massive damage. Goes for the weapon art, tries to Harper Armor through it. Tigran tries to punish the last hit and takes 580 to the face. Wow, this is not a good match for Tigran. Takes the R1 spam of the 4-pronged plow by Weed Wizard, and that is round 2. Holy cow. Tigran tries to punish the weapon art hyper armor and just takes everything to the face. You cannot punish the weapon art of that, Tigran. Like, it's impossible to stagger people out of the Herald weapon art. Impossible to stagger them out of it. You have to roll the last attack as well. The last attack has stupid range. Another quick win by Weed Wizard. Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich. Weed Wizard is up 2-0. Absolutely insane. I'm just checking the comments. For some reason I cannot. Let me try going off the mobile site. That might help. Okay, that didn't. I have to do WWE. So hold on a minute, guys. I'm trying to get rid of the stream sniper here. It's not quite letting me. I'll follow my YouTube. Alright, we'll do this next round, and then I'm gonna get rid of the guy who's stream sniping. Alright, Dr. Tigranovich and Weed Wizard. Could be the final round unless Tigranovich is able to turn it around. Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich, round 3. Weed Wizard goes for Tears of Denial and Blue Chug. Dr. Tigranovich takes Green Blossom. Dr. Tigranovich punishes the running attack for 3 hits and a roll catch. Outspaces and punishes it. Tries to go for the backstab but takes 100 chip damage to the shield. Tigranovich is playing very cautiously right now. Weed continuously trying to get the weapon art. Goes for the shield poke and takes massive damage. Runs out of stamina, takes 1,000 damage to the face without being able to roll. Shield poke didn't do him very well. Oh, goes for the weapon art, and that's it. Weapon arts into the R1 for massive damage. That's it. That's Dr. Tigranovich versus Weed Wizard. Weed Wizard wins 3-1. Okay, he just killed me. I have a dark clutch and everything on too, so. Weed Wizard versus Dr. Tigranovich. Weed Wizard is taking the win for a shocking 3-0. This is very impressive for Weed Wizard. Comes out of retirement and just starts wrecking. Very, very good fights, my friends. Next round, we have Mr. Suck at Sports and Iced Cap Cat. Or I guess I should say... I'm not going to say it. Don't worry. Iced Cap Cam is an old player of the Dark Souls 3 community and has recently come out of quitting. Kind of similar to Weed Wizard. This is match number 4, yes? Yes, match number 4, round 1, Mr. Suck at Sports versus Iced Cap Cam. Alright, well, you guys are summoning in. I'm gonna put on my PC and get rid of these fucking idiots in the chat. Ugh. This tournament's going really well so far. For some reason, it feels like that the player placements don't seem a little balanced right now. Like, all 3 rounds have been 3-0s. All the players that have been paired against each other are all equal skill. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence, or people are doing really well today. I don't know. Pretty crazy, though. Alright, everyone's accounted for. Match number 4. Ice Cap Cam versus Mr. Suck at Sports. Round 1. Okay, Chaos Fire Orb. Goes for the Dragon Head buff. Mr. Suck at Sports doesn't go for any buff. Immediately starts going after Capcam. Capcam rolls through Suck at Sports using the Painted Guardian. Cursor, that's a rare sight. Painted Guardian Cursor. Seems that he's using a Lothric Straight Sword. Goes for the Roll Catch, misses. Punishing those R2s and Weapon Arts. Takes an R2 trade to the face, loses it. Tries to punish the whiff, misses. Goes for running attack, misses. Suck at Sports fails the punish. Suck at Sports tries to bait Cap in with the R2s. Cap does not fall for it. Tries to outspace. Suck at Sports is managing to roll through every single punish. Switches to a Scimitar. Now it's a Cursor battle. Tries to do a running attack, takes 2 R1s in the face. Ice Cap Cam misses the R1 spam. Suck at Sports hits once. Goes for the blue chug, takes an R1 takes a running attack to the face. Tries to backstep running attack and misses. Continuously tries to go for the weapon art, gets punished before his hyper armor starts, gets bled for, wow, 1,100 damage in a single combo, and that's it. Finishes him off with a running attack. Painted Guardian Cursor, new meta. Ice Cap Cam versus Mr. Suck at Sports. Ice Cap Cam is up 1-0. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use a Painted Guardian Cursor in a tournament and actually win a round with it. Wow. Manages to bleed him out as well for 1,000 damage. Whew. Insane. Alright, I have my PC open with the chat, so if anything else happens, ban is in order. Here we are. Merrick's is now on timeout, and Uber is now on timeout, and Sheev is now on timeout. There we go. Alrighty. So Ice Cap Cam doesn't seem to want to crystal out, so he should be good on blues and everything. He's chosen to stay in. Mr. Suck at Sports, there he is. So far, the tournament etiquette has gone extremely well. I haven't seen any hint of toxicity. Everyone has given each other the free buff period. No one's tried to buff punish. Everyone is doing very, very well so far. I'm very much happy with the current progress of this tournament. This is what a lack of toxicity tournament looks like. Pretty damn good, am I right? Alright, Ice Cap Cam versus Mr. Suck at Sports, round 2. Ice Cap Cam is up 1-0. Goes for the Dragon Head buff, attempts to buff punish with a Firebomb. Firebomb goes way off the balcony. Way too far. Tries to go for the R1 spam, misses. Tries to go for the Rapier poke, misses. Suck at Sports is attempting to punish with R2s, the two-handed straight sword. Misses the R2s. Tries to parry. Gets the parry. Wow. Pulls up the Kaisis and gets the parry right at the last second. 877 damage. It's a whopping amount of damage. Nice recovery from Capcam for that 500 damage with the poke slash. Gets a running attack on Suck at Sports. Suck at Sports switches to the Partisan to try and keep some distance. Capcam seems a little bit uneasy right now. Outspaces Suck at Sports, punishes his backstep, hits him 3 times in a row, gets him with the backswing. Massive damage. Misses the charged R2. Suck at Sports switches to Kaistus and Perseverances with Scimitar. Hits the Scimitar with 300, whopping 319 damage. Punishes the turnaround, outspaces it, and gets him for 2 free hits. Wow, good damage on that dragon form. Switches to a crossbow to try and finish him off. Misses the crossbow shot. Castle needs to co-host this. This is a really intense fight. Capcam, very, very passive. Outspaces the weapon art. Goes for the punish. Suck at Sports is 1 hit away. Tries to get the crossbow finisher, but just can't seem to land it. Could have got it there. Both players are very uneasy. Both players are 1 hit away. Suck at Sports still trying to get the crossbow shot. Misses. Capcam goes for the running attack. Misses it. Suck at Sports goes for the trade and wins the trade. Wow. Barely winning that round. Ice Capcam versus Mr. Suck at Sports. 1-1. Barely wins the trade. Wow. That was really nice. Castle, if you could report the result, please. I will post the challenge. Hold on, guys. Launch has been added to the chat of the tournament. I'm going to add it to the description of the live stream as well. There we go. It's in the description and on the chat. The challenge has been added to the stream page. So now you guys should be able to see it. Oh, apparently I just got hit. Alright. Let's get Ice Cap Cam in here again. There we are. I would appreciate it if you stopped hitting me. Thank you. Get over here. Stop it. Don't make me R1 Black Flame you with my overleveled 800 damage. Stop being a meme. I'm gonna meme on you. Think I won't? Ooh. Stop it. Ah, you're all out. I'll resummon you. I'll resummon you, bro. All good. How dare you meme on me with that crossbow? Victory goes to Varzire. Varzire versus Suck at Sports. Varzire wins flawlessly. Yeah, dude, you can jump in. Beelzy wants to co-host, so why not? He's my head. Beelzebub, as people who don't already know, is my head moderator for the Warriors Haven community. Castle in the Sky was supposed to co-host, but I don't know what happened to him. He's been updating the challenge for me. Yeah, we can get some Beal in here for some commentary. Mr. Suck at Sports. There we go. Max R1 Black Flame damage. Thought I had a Kumo. Apparently not. Yeah, Beal, feel free to jump in the party, dude. If you want to co-host with some commentary. Oh, stop or I'll kill you again. Hey, dude. Alright. Yeah, sure, you can hop in and watch some commentary if you'd like. Alrighty, Mr. Suck at Sports versus Ice Cap Cam. Round 3. Score is 1-1. Let's begin this. Cap Cam goes for the Green Blossom. Suck at Sports does not buff. Cap Cam switches to a scythe, hits the block. Suck at Sports is using a Lucerne. Ring swaps out of the life ring. Cap Cam tries to punish with an R1. Manages to avoid the weapon art. Walks away from it. Hits with an outspace R1. Cap Cam tries to go for the running attack. Tries to go for the R1. Takes 2 R1s to the face. Switches to a scimitar. Rolls the R1 stagger chain. Tries to punish. Gets hit. 259 damage. That's pretty good with a quality scythe. Cap Cam repeatedly trying to stagger R1. Hits for 486. Wow. Goes for the Green Blossom. Takes a hit. Takes a running attack to the face. There goes his Flawless. Tries to get the R2. Pulls out his Kai. Goes one-handed. Tries to go for the running attack. Misses. Attempts to stagger R1. Cap Cam hits him with a crossbow. Missed the weapon art earlier. Cap Cam pulls up the crossbow trying to deal some damage. Hits the running attack. Catches Cap Cam off guard. Suck at Sports is playing very passively against the scythe. Takes 2 hits to the face. 2 stagger R1s. Cap Cam switches to Pontiff Knight Curve Sword. This guy, and there it is. The running attack into the crossbow. Ice Cap Cam versus Mr. Suck at Sports. Score is now 2-1 for Ice Cap Cam. I'll summon you in here, Beal. As I said, it gives the opponent a chance to adapt, because that's what I personally hated, and that's what a few other people I talked to hated about the BSNS tournaments, was their BO3. So you only get 2 rounds. So if you make a couple of mistakes or something, or if you don't adapt, you get fucked. So. Do you have your party share settings on so the stream can hear you? Alrighty, this could be the final round. Mr. Suck at Sports versus Iced Cap Cam. Iced Cap Cam takes the lead 2-1. Alright, switch it on. Beelzy. Just repeat whatever you said earlier about the BO5 thing. For sure. BO9 stretches out a little too long. BO5 is like just right. Alright, Mr. Suck at Sports versus Ice Cat Cam. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta do the firearm. Keep going to the fucking binoculars. This will be round 4. Neither of them buff right into the action. I like that. Goes for the running attack, hits it. Tries to do the stagger R1 chain, misses, takes a blocked attack to the face. Suck at Sports is trying to keep up pressure and roll catch, but that scythe is scary. Ice Cat Cam switches to the Pontiff Knight Curse Sword, misses the running attack. Another missed running attack. Both do a bunch of running attacks. Go out spaces with a stagger R1. R1 spams for almost 1,000 total damage. Goes for the longsword weapon art, misses. Gets hit by the running attack. Partisan misses. Second Sport switches back to Scimitar. Gets outspaced and almost gets hit again. Ice Cap Cam keeping pressure in the running attack range. Hits for 230. He has great damage on that. Gets hit for 300. Roll catches. Almost gets the second roll catch. And there it is. Running attack into the R1. Ice Cap Cam versus Mr. Suck at Sports. Ice Cap Cam takes the win 3-1. Very good fights, boys. What was the set like? Suck at Sports lost the first match, then he won the second match, then lost the next 2 matches after that, right? Yes. Nice Cap Cam wins that side of the bracket. Alrighty. Next round, next match, we have Hot Wired versus King Joe Shaft. Now, yes, it will. Now, I have not seen... I saw Hot Wired sign here earlier, but I am not seeing it now. So let me quickly... We might have to delay this match due to the fact that Hot Wired apparently isn't here. Cannot find a sign anywhere. I just messaged him on the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a few minutes for him to respond or pop up, and then we'll move on. We might have to give Joe Shaft the bye. Another thing is, I don't think Laniman is showing up. He hasn't responded on Discord. He said he was... I confirmed it with him a couple of days ago on Discord that he was in fact attending. So... maybe he's like power napping. His fight is going to be very soon, actually. Because after this round, it'll be Painted Phantoms versus Sega Dude. I might actually, if Lonnie doesn't show up, I'll just replace him with Joe Shaft. I'll put Joe Shaft into the second round, give him a bye, and put him in Lonnie's place against Ice Cap Cam. Hotwired was, I saw his sign down earlier. Everyone was in attendance. But welcome to the stream, Prince. Not seeing a lot of signs here at all, actually. We might have to move on to the next round. Sega Dude versus Painted Phantoms. Cobra, put your sign down, man. Your round might be up. We'll wait a couple more minutes. If he doesn't respond on the chat or doesn't put his sign down, and stick him in with as Lonnie if Lonnie doesn't show up. That's the plan. So if anyone has like his phone number or something, please send him a text message. Let him know that his round is starting. Aesthetic, your fight, you're in a second round, so you're not in a first round. You are going to be against. You were supposed to be against Hotwire. You're supposed to be against the winner of Hotwired and Joe Shaft. So what we can, yeah, we can put him against Joe Shaft if Hot. What we'll do is we'll put you against Joe Shaft if Joe Shaft doesn't show up, and then the winner of that will fight Iced Cap Cam. Yeah, let's do that. Lonnie Mom might not show up. I'm not confident in it at this point. But we're going to have to move on here. I'm sorry, Hotwired. If you are here, we don't see your sign, dude, and we have to move on with the round. So, if you are here, message me, and I can fit you into the bracket at another spot. But if you're not here, then... like, if you don't see your sign down in the next couple of rounds, I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove you from the tournament. So... for now, let's just do Aesthetic versus Joe Shaft. Aesthetic was supposed to fight the winner of Hotwired and Joe Shaft, but we'll just... oh, why am I keep doing binoculars? I'm so used to having dried finger in the third slot. Keep doing the damn binoculars. Yeah, I had to switch it up for the training. Alright, match number 5. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Two kings. The battle of the kings. It's like a game of chess. Hell yeah. Everyone already knows who King Joe Shaft is. Infamous for his ability to beat B-dubs and BO9s with a sword board. A highly talented sword and board player. Able to hold his own against Tripod and the likes of same miscreants as well. So this is going to be a very interesting fight. King Aesthetic is newer to the top tier community. Kind of like Robbie Racewag. He's been in it for a little bit, but I don't know who he was trained by. I don't know if he was trained by anyone. But it'll be interesting to see him fight, because I've never seen him fight. So, King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. King Joe Shaft is using his signature sword and board with Fashion. And King Aesthetic is using a Cathedral Knight and Lothric on backup. You're not allowed to buck yet, homie. What is he doing? What is he doing? What are you doing, dude? You're supposed to line up. Yeah, I don't know if he is. Can you go on the chat, Beal, if you have a keyboard? Can you go on the chat and say that he's not supposed to buff until the Great Chaos Fire Orb explodes in the middle of the arena? Because now I gotta pop his tears. I'm just gonna pop your tears. There we go. Heal. You're not supposed to buff until the Great Chaos Fire Orb hits the center. Okay, I think he knows now. Yeah, message him, say don't buff till fire orb. Here, I'll do it. Alright, let's try this again. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Let's make sure it's not a false start this time so I don't have to pop any more tears. We'll wait for everyone to be ready, because I'm assuming he's reading the chat. If you're ready, Aesthetic, just block spam. Are you ready? Is he ready? Let me check. Okay, he's ready. Alrighty, King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Battle of the Kings. Oh yeah, dude. King Aesthetic versus King Joe Shaft. Resets his poise with the weapon art. King Joe Shaft. Both using Tears of Denial. What? King Joe Shaft playing mind games with the block spam. Gets hit by the charge R2. Rolls through the second one. Tries to punish but fails. Joe Shaft is kind of uneasy about this. Not quite sure how to handle it. Blocks the R1. By who? I didn't see anything. Who tallied? If there's any latency, if I see it, I didn't see anything on my end, but if it does happen, we can reset the round if need be. If Joe Shaft has no complaints and continuously blocks, tries to get the punish, the backstab, but gets the backswing instead. Joe Shaft is kind of handling him very cautiously. Joe Shaft playing very, very cautious against the setting. Gets the backstab. Wow. That's like a G9 backstab. Gets the charge R2 attack. Charge R2 roll catch and a backstab, racking up over 1,000 damage. King Aesthetic is in trouble here. Blocks the running attack, tries to punish with the R1. Oh, we're getting a little bit of jumps here. King Aesthetic is jumping a little bit here. It's not too bad though. Takes R1, takes the R1, the legendary long start R1 combo to the face, gets his tears pop, switches to a scimitar. Joe Shaft is handling this very well, blocks the scimitar running attack and rolls away. Rolls out of the running attack and outspaces with an R1. Wow. No, he was doing chip damage, so he's probably on, like, he's on a dark, probably a chaos build, because that wasn't a lot. Despite the occasional latency jumps, Joe Shaft still managed to take the win. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Joe Shaft is up 1-0. There were a bit of latency jumps, but Joe Shaft doesn't seem to mind, and if there's no complaints by either party, we'll just let it go. Well, this is an interesting glitch spot. Look at this. Like halfway in the ground. Oh. Hold on, let me try and... Oh, wait for a second. Hey! Stop it. You fucker. And there's... No, it's all good. Just don't hit me out of it again. Oh, you fucker. You like that true combo? 948 damage. 948. You're below half. Yell and I'll show it to you. And King Aesthetic 1. Huh. Perfectly hidden. Alright, King Joe Shaft and King Aesthetic. I'm just waiting for Aesthetic to summon in. Hey Brenna, welcome to the stream. Now again guys, the challenge is in the description and will be updated with every match. Joe Shaft was one of the last minute additions. He was one of the last minute additions because someone pulled a no shell. All right, King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic, round 2. Joe Shaft is up 1-0. Neither of them seem to go for a buff. He goes for a Tears of Denial. Joe Shaft just sits there and lets it happen. See, this is what I mean. Yes, indeed. I'm really liking how respectful and honorable players are being in this tournament. Like, no one has tried to buff punish today yet. Gets the R1. Waits for him. I don't know what King Aesthetic is doing. He's playing very... First I thought he was swapping weapons. Goes for the R2. Flips it around. Joe Shaft actually does not punish his weapon swap. Lets him weapon swap. Joe Shaft is playing very, very honorably today. Joe Shaft is being very courteous to his opponent. Misses the run, the stagger R1. Ring swaps out a life ring. Blocks the attack. Goes for the stagger R1 chain combo. Hits him 3 times for 650 damage. Wow. Managing to block most of the greatsword attacks or roll them. Joe Shaft is on fire. Joe Shaft is on fire. Goes for the backstab. Misses. Gets staggered R1, but blocks it. Gets hit after a 3-hit combo for massive 754 damage. Blocks the attack. Goes in. Backswing. Tear pop. Wow. Joe Shaft outspaces and punishes no stamina. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Joe Shaft is up 2-0. You can go ahead and crystal out if you need to, Joe Shaft. GG caught me on the fat roll. Fat rolls are OP, man. No kidding. King Aesthetic. It's nothing worse than fat rolling against an opponent with a pontiff though. Oh my god. When you realize you're fat roll and the guy has the pontiff, you're already dead. Pontiff or an ultra. Oh, ultras are just it's embarrassing to get hit out of a fat roll with an ultra. It really is. Damn right. Alright. King Aesthetic is just loading in here. Alright. King Aesthetic versus King Joe Shaft. Round 3. Goes for the Tears of Denial. Joe Shaft sits and waits. Allows him the free buff period. Is just sitting there. Is he AFK or a little bit of a latent jump from Aesthetic? Joe Shaft might be AFK. Joe Shaft is apparently AFK. I don't know what he's doing, but... Oh, there he is. Let's do a round. Yeah, round reset. This is why you gotta crystal out, guys. If you go AFK, then that happens. Round reset, guys. Back to starting positions. Wait, what? Why did he return home? It's a round reset because Joe Shaft was AFK. Yeah, that's what he was doing, yeah. Alright, round reset. Round reset, AFK opponent. He's probably taking a piss or something. Joe Shaft. Probably taking a piss. Ugh. Tournament's going super well so far. Everyone is being super honorable. I have not seen any twinge of toxicity yet. No point downs. No dung pies. None of it. Yeah. Yeah, that is why. See, this is major difference from the last tournament as well. The Brenna tournament. Brenna's tournaments are always super salty. Like, this is gorgeous. There's been no salt. No one has been a sore loser. Everyone's been like super respectful. That too. Everyone's been super respectful. Like there's been no stream sniping. Like no one sniped signs or anything. Like this is going extremely well. All right, King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Round 3. Goes for the tier 2 denial. Joe Shaft walks forward without buff. Gives him a little bit of space to allow him to recover from the tier. Goes for the Aesthetic goes for the stagger R1s, misses the stagger R1s. Joe Shaft perfectly rolls through it, goes for the R1, random out their R1 for 600 damage. Manages to land the first 2 and the backswing. Goes for charge R2, misses. Joe Shaft is just playing a little bit cautious here, trying to not get hit by that charge. Blocks the second attack on the greatsword. Aesthetic is fat rolling away. Tries to recover from it. Guard breaks Joe Shaft. Gets the rib post. Massive damage. Puts him to half health. Tries to charge R2 him. Almost gets backstabbed. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Aesthetic. He may be able to make a comeback from it. Gets double R1s to the face. Gets his tears popped. This is not looking good for Aesthetic. And there it is, the stagger R1 range. King Joe Shaft. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. King Joe Shaft wins 3-1. That was a nice guard break. Alright. Hot Wired is obviously no show. So let me go. So the tournament bracket is kind of screwed up. Let me just set Hot Wired score to 0-0-0. Because he didn't here. 0-0-1. 0-0. DQ. Hot Wired. Hot Wired versus King Aesthetic Joe Shaft. Joe Shaft won. For sure. King Aesthetic won the second round, right? Or did... I thought he won an extra round, didn't he? Or no? Or was it 3-0? Okay. King Joe Shaft versus King Aesthetic. Joe Shaft is the superior king. Next up, we have... Next up, we have Lonnie Man versus Iced Cap Cam. However, I don't think Lonnie Man is here. No, I don't think Lonnie Man is here. So what we're going to do is we are going to do Iced Cap Cam. Actually, no, we're gonna do that later. Now we're going to do Painted Phantoms versus Sega Dude. Driz, what's your PSN? I might need a stand-in. Because I'm not seeing, fuck, what's his name? I'm not seeing Cobra's sign. So Sega might be without an opponent as well. I might do Sega against Capcom. It's gonna screw up, yeah, Sega versus Joe. That would be good. I might do Cap against Sega and then do the winner against Joe Shaft. I think we should do that. Because I don't see painted / Cobra's sign. I don't see Cobra God, our Lord and Savior Cobra's sign. His sign was here earlier. I did see it. Same with Hotwire. In fact, his sign was here for a long ass time. I don't know why people aren't, like, Hotwired was here earlier too. Maybe he had to go, I don't know. But I know Cobra is in a party. Painted Phantoms party. Oh wait, no, the party is closed. Which means everyone left it. Can someone, I'll message Cobra real quick. Dragon. Cobra Dragon, the legendary painted prodigy. Okay. I don't know where his sign is. We might have to move on and just DQ him out. We'll wait a little bit longer. Can someone, whoever has Cobra Dragon on their friends list, like Green Smack or Assassin, if you guys are still watching the stream, could you guys message Cobra, or if you're in a party with him, tell him that his match is up, like it's his fucking fight now. Because we don't have all day. Let me make sure that the video, it still saves as a video. Ow, you mind? Still not seeing signs. You think he got out? Oh, okay. So Cobra left, so let me mark that down in the chat launch then. So painted is no show. 0 1. Damn, why are you going? Submit scores. Alright, so we're gonna just DQ painted for now and move on. So what we're gonna do instead is we have Beelzebub versus Weed Wizard. Conveniently, we have Beelzebub in here already. So Weed Wizard, where's your sign? That's the next round. So we're giving Sega Dude the bye for now. And Lanny Man is no show, but I won't mark it down as a no show quite yet. I'll give him a little bit more time to show up, and if he comes on directly on time, good. If not, we'll move on and DQ. I already know who Ice is. Don't worry, Sega. He's trying to keep it low key though, so. I don't know. Joe Shaft has a chance of winning this tournament. He's on fire. It will end up being almost, yeah, that's probably how it'll work. Whoever wins between Joe Shaft and Sega Dude. I would sub in the tournament. I would play in it and sub at it. But we already have an even amount of players. If Landyman is DQ'd, we'll have an even amount of players. Alrighty. I also don't have a character that can host Old Wolf, so other than the 225, I can't play it. And Weed Wizard is in. Make sure your equipment and everything's all ready to go, Beal. Alrighty. Joe Shaft versus Weed Wizard. This will be interesting. I'm just gonna pop his tears. Hold on. There we go. Heal. Oh, I think he wants me to oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I think he wants me to resummon. Does he not have any heals? Oh, okay. Alright, Beelzebub versus Weed Wizard, round 1. Both use Tears of Denial. And just be silent for this one, Beel. Both use Tears of Denial. Weed Wizard uses Green Blossom. Bit of block spamming, some mind games, emotes. Goes to the club, misses. Hits the scythe. Beelzy hits 2 scythe attacks. 2 scythe stagger R1s. Tries to recover with a running attack, but misses. Switches to 4-pronged plow. Does a running attack into the trade. It's almost the same exact damage, only lost the trade by 2 damage. Beelzy switches one-hand scythe in rear. Pokes and hits. 2 hits for 350 damage. Wizard hits the running attack, then R1 spams. Decent damage, 450 damage. 4 stagger R1s on the scythe. Massive damage and a tear pop. Hits the crossbow finisher. Wow, that is it. Beelzebub versus Weed Wizard. Beelzebub is up 1-0. 4 stagger R1s chained in a row. Damn. Thing was really good at countering Pontiff too. Even I struggle with sights. Hey Driz T, what's your PSN, dude? What's your PSN name? Guy in the comments is offering to be a sub if need be. I need to know your PSN. Who? Weed Wizard must have replaced his sign. There we go. But yeah, Driz, I need to know your PSN if you're going to be a potential sub. So. Sorry guys for constantly switching the screen. I'm checking the chat. Weed Wizard is on his way in. Oh, Driz to Erden, okay. I don't know. We'll see. We shouldn't need a sub so far. The bracket is even currently, so we might not need a sub unless someone in the finals doesn't show up. I'm switching up the stuff, probably. Alright, Weed Wizard versus Beelzebub. Round 2. Beelzebub is up 1-0. Both go for Tears of Denial. Blue chugs. Switches to 4-pronged plow. 2 hands of 4-pronged plow. Beelzebub is using S-Stock Straight Sword. Gets 2 hits, 3 hits. S-Stock Straight Sword. Weed switches back to the Herald. Beautiful rolls by Beelzebub. Pulls out the club, 2 hands of Herald. Goes for the weapon art. Hits the second attack on the weapon art, but doesn't get the true combo. That was very lucky on Beelzy then. Beelzy ring swaps. Misses the punish. Misses the stagger R1. Weed misses the running attack. He gets 250 to the face. Switches back to 4-pronged plow. Beelzy switches out the crossbow. Misses the crossbow shot. Weed R1 spams into the trade. They trade. Weed loses the trade. Gets a scythe running attack to the face. Switches back to Herald. Tries to true combo with the weapon art. Misses. Rolls away. Tries to jumping attack for some reason. Goes past the scythe attack. Both miss. Stagger R1. Hit and then roll catch. Tries to go for the L2. Gets hit with a crossbow. Trying to recast Tears. Doesn't seem to be out. And there it is. Gets hit by the splintering bolt while he's trying to cast without any FP. Yeah, might have been. Might have been. And that's it. Weed Wizard versus Beelzebub. Beelzebub is up 2-0. Good fights. Yeah, you got lucky with that roll. He would have put you down to half with that fucking combo, man. Crazy. Alright, waiting for Weed sign. This could be the final round. Weed, 3-0. 3-0ing his previous opponent. Dr. Tigranovich might get 3-0'd himself. We will see. Waiting for Weed sign. Still waiting for Weed's sign. Weed, if your sign doesn't pop up soon, I'm going to count it as a round win for him. Maybe. Yeah, he's probably switching out. He still has a chance of coming back. You can come back from a 2-0. Most likely. Alright, we'll give him some time. Four o'clock. We are running on schedule. 2 hours into the tournament, and everything is going perfectly so far. And there's his sign. Doesn't look like he switched characters or builds. He's still using the same thing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just switched his equipment setup, or I don't know. I can't do that, man. If I'm like in a tournament and shit, I can't take breaks between fights. If I have like a long gap, if it's a bigger tournament and I have a long gap between fights, I'll like duel. I'll duel people. Alright, Weed I think is using the same setup. Why is he eating green blossoms? Oh, he dropped me a budding. Oh, I think he's memeing on me. He just dropped me a budding green blossom. Yeah, I think Weed is memeing. Alright. Meme Lord, Weed versus Beelzebub. Round 3. This could be the final round. We'll see. Your starting position, noob. Let's begin. Tears of Denial from Weed. Beelzebub does not buff. Weed blue chugs and I don't know what that was. Blue chugs and green blossoms. Full 3 buffs, which Beel allows. Beel does not buff punish. Just so you know, guys, buff punishing is allowed in this tournament. Gets the first 2 hits for 410 damage. Poke and then straight sword. Tries to go for the R2, turns it around. Weed tries to parry it, but it was a turnaround. Does not get the parry. Tries to go for the weapon art. Oh, almost gets, somehow does not get the weapon art. Beelzebub manages to roll through it and get double roll catches with charged R2s on that straight sword. Wow, gets 2 hits with the poke, gets another hit, pops his tears, and finishes him off. Wow. Was that a flawless? Beelzebub flawless as Weed Wizard with the straight sword S-stock combo. Holy crap. This is the first flawless in the tournament so far. Weed Wizard versus Beelzebub. Beelzebub wins 3-0 with a flawless at the end. Wow. Alrighty. Next match we have Lonnie Man and Iced Cap Cam. Now I don't know if Lonnie Man is here. Let me message him on Discord one more time to tell him it's his round. And we'll give him a few minutes to get on. Well, fuck no, I'll just R1 Black Flame you. Alright, we are roasting this box to make some s'mores while we wait for Lonnie Mom. And now we are going to hit 93 with Fire Surge on decent fire defense. See the difference that the Lloyd Sword Ring makes? I hit 93 on you with the Lloyd Sword and only 79 without it. We are currently waiting for Lonnie Man. I've messaged him on Discord, but I'm not sure if he'll show up. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm thinking at this point that Lonnie might be power napping and maybe forgot to wake up or something, but I don't know if he'll show up, but if he doesn't, we'll have to move on. Lonnie Man versus Iced Cap Cam. We'll give him some time, and if he doesn't respond or show up, then we'll just call it. Still no sign of Lonnie Man. get some regen on here because I have no heals. Go. Alright, I'm thinking we should move on. I'll wait a little bit longer, and then we will move on. While we're waiting, I'd just like to make a few announcements. Big thanks to Castle in the Sky for helping me set up the bracket, and as well as co-hosting the tournament from behind the scenes. He's kind of like the director behind the scenes, if you know what I'm saying. Big thanks to Castle for that. Thanks to Beelzebub for co-hosting with a bit of commentary. And thank you everyone for playing in the tournament. Everyone who's played in the tournament so far, thank you very much for your etiquette and your respectfulness. It is very much appreciated. So again, thank you to everyone for being super respectful, and thank you to the losers for being good losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys were honorable, you didn't complain. I have not seen a single complaint so far. Not one. So thank you everyone for making this tournament a good one. Very much. And I'm still not seeing Laniman sign, so we're going to move on from that. So next round will be Sega. Let's do that. Let's do Sega, dude. Let's give Joe Shaft another bit of a break. Actually, no. Let's do. Okay, next round. Let me just DQ Laniman here. 0, 1. There we go. Laniman is now disqualified. Next round is Iced Cap Cam versus King Joe Shaft. Let's get Joe Shaft in here. There we go. King Joe Shaft is now present. Alrighty. These are the tournament semifinals. Now, you guys can highlight the stream if you'd like. These are the semifinals. Round 1. Iced Cap Cam versus King Joe Shaft. This is going to be a good fight. Iced Cap Cam goes to the Green Blossom. Joe Shaft does not buff. Cap Cam's using Pontiff Knight Curse Sword. Joe Shaft is using his signature setup. Now this will be an interesting fight because Joe Shaft is known for his BO9 with beat-ups, taking beat-ups out in a BO9. So it'll be curious to see if Iced Cap is able to handle Joe Shaft with a Pontiff. Joe Shaft has not played in a long time and is super rusty. He's taking R1 spams to the face. Making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, getting outspaced, making a lot of mistakes. R1 spams out of the comp. Roll catches. Joe Shaft blocks, tries to get the backswing. Does not. Iced Cap Cam is outspacing the crap out of Joe Shaft right now. Joe Shaft very outspaces it, but sadly does not get the attacks due to proper rolling. Joe Shaft is one hit away. Tries to go for the R1 spam. Accidentally kicks. Manages to block the punish. Gets the R1 combo for massive 680 damage. Iced Cap Cam is trying to finish Joe Shaft off with the R1 spam. Joe Shaft is playing very, very cautiously. Iced Cap switches to a Kartha shuttle, and there it is. Running attacks into the R1 and takes the lead. Joe Shaft versus Iced Cap Cam. Iced Cap Cam is up 1-0. Indeed. I hope Joe Shaft can turn this match around, because as I said, he's most known for destroying B-dubs and BO9s. So he's like really, really good at fighting curve swords, so it's he needs to turn it around, man. I just hope he can. It'll be interesting to see how Joe Shaft adapts, if he adapts. Icecap Cam is outspacing the crap out of Joe Shaft, though. Very, very impressive R1 skills. Yes. Very impressive R1 skills. By the way, Bob, you're going to be up against Sega, dude. Alright. King Joe Shaft versus Icecap Cam, round 2 semifinals. Icecap Cam goes for the green blossom. Switches to the Gargoyle Spear and Earthill Straight Sword and Solaire cosplay. Joe Shaft is not buff, blocks everything, and then gets hit by the running attack. Gets hit by the R1 spam, manages to R1 out of it for free hit. Icecap Cam is just running, attacking, trying to outspace with the Gargoyle Spear. Trying to Frostbite through Joe Shaft's shield, hits him with the backswing. R1's into his R1 spam, hitting him for 600 damage with the Frostbite. Running attacks, gets punished by it. Joe Shaft R1 spams into him for really good 600 damage. Joe Shaft taking those hits like crazy. It's just a battle of the R1 spams here, man. Tries to outspace him, does not. Goes for the trade, gets the trade, wins the trade. R1 spams and takes it to the face. If he hadn't done those last two R1s, he probably had a chance of taking that win. Joe Shaft versus Icecap Cam. Icecap Cam is up 2-0. He's the king of the castle, literally. The king is getting dethroned. I just hope he can make a comeback. This next round might be the final round for Joe Shaft. Icecap Cam is taking the lead on fire. 2-0. Very, very good fights. King Joe Shaft is just spawning in now. Stop hitting me. I don't have any heals, you jackass. Stop hitting me. Alright, King Joe Shaft, you mind? I will kill you, dude. Stop. I'm gonna DQ you if you don't stop. Alright. King Joe Shaft versus Icecap Cam. This could be a final round. It looks like Icecap Cam is mirroring Joe Shaft in fashion and build. Icecap Cam goes for the longsword buff. Yeah, it seems to be a mirror match. Ice Cat Cam is using Goddards rather than buffed Goddards instead of Dark Lothric. This is going to be quite an amusing mirror match. Ice Cap Cam fails the stagger R1 speed, gets hit twice by Joe Shaft. Joe Shaft playing super cautiously. R1's into his running attack, punishes him. Massive damage by Joe Shaft. Joe Shaft takes 2 R1s to the face, manages to roll out of it without getting hit by the backswing. Gets outspaced by a double R1. Joe Shaft is being super cautious here. Joe Shaft is poisoned. Takes an R1 to the face after mossing. It seems that Ice Cap is using poison. Joe Shaft takes R1 spam to the face. Gets hit 4 or 5 times. And minimum health for Joe Shaft. This is not looking good. He's really in trouble here. Elevator up, yeah. G9 reminiscent. R1 spams Ice Cap, gets 2 hits. Joe Shaft might be able to turn this around. Gets R1, stagger R1 chained into the shield. Joe Shaft is backed into the corner, rolls through the weapon art. This is a really intense fight. Ice Cap Cam is about 2 or 3 hits away. Joe Shaft is 1 hit away with only 1 stack of regen. And there it is. The roll catch stagger R1. Wow. Iced Cap Cam versus Joe Shaft round 3. Iced Cap Cam takes the win with flying colors 3-0 with a mirror match at the end. Wow. That was a really good fight, guys. Wow. Joe Shaft takes the fall, almost takes the G9 plunge for the memes, but unfortunately for him, the elevator is relevant. And yeah. Dude, do not hit me or I will DQ you. Next round we have, if my phone will stop phrasing, there we go. 1. My phone is lagging hard for some reason. 0. Next round we have Sega Dude versus Beelzebub. Semi-finals. Sega Dude doesn't use CS. Next round, Beelzebub and Sega Dude 21. There we go. Absolutely no salt so far in this tournament. None. Even from players that I would have thought would have been salty after a loss have said nothing, actually. Okay, feel. Iced might take this win. We need painted phantoms. Somebody go grab G9. Alright. Sega Dude 21 versus Beelzebub. Tournament semifinals, round 1. Sega Dude goes for the both get the Tears of Denial buff. Sega Dude tries to punish. Sega Dude tries to punish with the weapon art, then walks away, gets a blue chug and a weapon. Oh, gets hit out of the Ring Knight straight sword punish. Tries to punch the blue chug and gets destroyed by that combo. Hits with the rolling attack. Hits him with the poke. Sega Dude is very uneasy right now. Gets hit by the charge R2. Spaces the charge R2 poorly. Goes to the R1 spam, tries to out-trade. does not outspaces the R1s, tries to weapon art roll catch, misses the weapon art, swaps to the Lothric, misses that weapon art, swaps back to the Ring Knight, fails the spacing on the weapon art, tries to punish, outspaces the R1 spam, punishes, hits the weapon art roll catch, hits the holy weapon art. Both are 2 hits away. Neither have had their tiers popped yet. Misses the backswing, tries to have a crossbow trade, takes a crossbow bolt to the face. Sega Dude is 2 hits away right now. Not quite sure where Beelzebub is health-wise. Beelzebub is in fact 2 hits away as well. There's the tier pop weapon art. Sega Dude is trying to finish him off. Switches to the Holy Blade. Tries to outspace. Tries to weapon art finish. Weapon art finishes him with the spam. That was a really close fight. Sega Dude 21 versus Beelzebub 6. Sega Dude wins 1-0. He tried to punish you, but he missed. I tried to get Taka into the tournament as well, but Taka never actually responded. I think he only plays in cash prize tournaments. Because he first responded when I first was doing the tournaments. He responded saying he was interested. But then he never said anything else. So Sega Dude is summoned in. Beelzebub is currently pending summon. All right. Sega Dude 21 versus Beelzebub. Semifinals, round 2. Sega Dude is up 1-0. Both of them go for the Tears of Denial. Both go Blue Chug. Sega Dude gets Green Blossom. Beelzebub using the S-Stock Straight Sword. Sega Dude baits out with the R2 and then hits the weapon art. Weapon swaps to the straight sword and tries to get the weapon art but misses. Tries to charge R2 but gets punished for 415 damage. Wow. Sega Dude continuously tries to get the weapon art and is not getting it. Beelzebub charge R2s, gets punished. 2 hits. Sega Dude misses the roll catch. Beelzebub punishes the charge R2. Beelzebub gets hit by the Holy Blade weapon art. Sega Dude swaps back to Ring Knight straight, outspaces with R1s, weapon arts into Beelzebub, and pops his tears. Beelzebub is in trouble here, and the rolling attack finishes him off. Beelzebub versus Sega Dude 21, round 2. Sega Dude is up 2-0. This next round could be it for Beelzebub, unless he can turn it around. What was that looser and straight sword combo you did a while ago? Try using that. Sega Dude is on fire. Sega Dude is on fire. 3-0ing his previous opponent. It's not looking good. Oh, you're on the stairs. Sega Dude's first match was probably my favorite match so far. That fight against Green Smack was long and very, very intense. Alright. Both opponents are summoned in. Beelzebub in his signature build and fashion. Alright, Beelzebub versus Sega Dude 21. Round 3. This could be the final round. Sega Dude is up 2-1. Both of them do Tears of Denial. Sega Dude runs forward. Beelzebub gets the blue chug, but gets punished. Sega Dude gets the blue chug and the green blossom. Beelzebub ring swaps life ring out. Sega Dude punishes outspaces with running attack. Switches to the ring knight straight sword, goes for the backstab, misses the backstab. Sega Dude outspaces and gets the backswing. Gets the R2 of the weapon art. Wow, and hits the backswing. Massive damage. Sega Dude outspaces, misses some of the roll catches, gets the last backswing, misses the R2 roll catch. This is not looking good for Beelzebub. And Beelzebub ears popped, and there it is, the charge R2. Sega Dude versus Beelzebub semifinals. Sega Dude wins 3-0. Crazy good fights, guys. Alrighty, let me update that bracket accordingly. Sega Dude 3-0. Final round, my friends. We will have Castle in the Sky versus Sega Dude in a best of 9. Best of 9. Alright. This is the match that will decide all matches. Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Cap Cam in a best of 9. First to 7. Or first to 5 anyway. This is a match people have been waiting for a while. Sega, another alt. Jesus. I'm curious to see where this match goes. I really am. After watching Iced Cap Cam's amazing performance against Joe Shaft, Sega could be in trouble here. We're just waiting for Capcom to load in. There he is. Alrighty. Warriors Haven Community Tournament Finals. Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Capcom. Let's begin. Round 1. Sega Dude gets Tears of Denial, gets the blue chug. Misses the charge R2, gets the weapon art for 157 damage. Ice Cap goes for running attack and R1 misses. Being very cautious about the outspaces by Sega. Sega hits the R1. Sega hyper armors through the trade and manages to catch Cam once, the weapon art. Still somehow lost the trade. Iced Cap interrupts the R2 with the running attack. They trade. Misses the running attack. Misses the stagger R1. Misses the running attack. Outspaces the R1. Double hits, triple hits from Capcom on Sega Dude. Capcom is doing extremely well. Misses the running attack, misses the R1, misses the running attack, misses the rolling attack. Sega Dude blocks and trades. Sega Dude is in trouble here. Sega Dude's tears at tear pop and a roll catch all in one go. Wow. Tournament finals, Sega Dude versus Ice Capcom. Sega Dude, Ice Capcom is up 1-0. Massive combo chain there. Roll catch and R1 spam. Sega Dude could be in trouble here. By the way, guys, whoever wins this, the winner will have to send me their stats so I can post it on the thing. Winner of this will send me the stats and equipment screenshot with me in the background. Because, you know, Brenna's not the only one that's allowed to do that. Alright, Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Capcom. Sega Dude switches to Black Knight Glaive. This is gonna be interesting. Sega Dude gets the Tears of the Nile, the Blue Chug, and the Green Blossom. Now I've heard tales about Sega Dude's glaive skills. Iced Cap takes the full combo damage, 700 damage on the spot. Not a good trade for him. Painted Phantoms told me about how good Sega is with the glaive, so I'm curious to see this fight. Sega Dude misses the running attack, misses the stagger R1. Capcom is being super cautious about this. He does not want to get hit by that glaive. Staggers him out of the weapon art. Baits out the R1. Turns around and does not get the trade. Outspaced it, but rolled. Iced Cap is being very reactive right now. Punishes the running attack with an R1 spam. Punishes the R2 with another double R1. Does not go for the roll catch. Rolls the stagger R1s. Rolls it again. Sega dude is in trouble here. Gets the hit. Gets the roll catch on the weapon art. Sega dude is taking a lot of hits though. Tries to go for the backstab. Misses. Sega dude switches to one hand. Probably trying to block. Yes. Blocking. Gets hit out of his roll. Gets tear popped and roll caught into oblivion. This is not looking good for Sega. Panic rolls and then gets hit before he can stagger R1. Wow. Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Cap Cam. Iced Cap Cam is up 2-0. Wow. This is not looking good for Sega Dude. Wow. Sega Dude needs to change his game up, because Ice Cap Cam knows what's up. Sega Dude continues to use Black Knight Glaive. This will be interesting to see where it goes. Let's see if he can adapt. Sega Dude versus Ice Cap Cam, round 3. Sega Dude gets the tears. Ice Cap goes for the green blossom. Sega Dude puts the ethereal oak on his back. Misses the whiff punish. Misses the whiff punish on both ends. Tries to punish with an L2. Misses the L2. Does a glaive bait. R2s instead of R1s. That probably would have hit him if it was an R1. Running it. Misses the running attack. Gets hit twice. Gets hit out. Gets staggered out of his hyper armor attack. Gets staggered again and again out of his R1s. Manages to poise through the running attack. Manages to poise through again for 2 combos. 2 solid 787 combos on Ice Cap Cam. Wow. Both are very low health. Sega Dude is 2-3 hits away, depending on if he has tears or not. He does have tears. He's about 3 or 4 hits away. 2 hits away. There it is. The stagger R1. Wow. Sega Dude 21 versus Ice Cap Cam. Ice Cap Cam is up 3-0. Wow. Ice Cap is on fire. Jesus. Sega Dude is gonna have to change his playstyle up. If he doesn't make a recovery, this might be it. Once Iced Cap gets to 5, that's it. Insane. The score right now is 3-0 Iced Cap. Jesus Christ. Losing 3-0. Ooh. Alright. Iced Cap Cam versus Sega Dude 21, round 4. Let's begin. Sega Dude goes for the usual Tears of Denial, does not use it, uses a blue chug. Iced Cap goes for the green blossom. Sega Dude switches to Ring Knight Straight Sword. That's the highlight about Sega. That's what I like about him. He's super unpredictable with his swords. He'll swap out his straight swords. Sometimes it'll equipped or unequipped it. Sometimes it'll actually like weapon swap through the menu, and it catches you off guard. Gets R1 spam. R1 spam roll catches. Gets double roll catch. Wow. Running attacks, and manages to get out of the weapon art. Outspaces him again with the R1 spam. This is not looking good for Sega. Misses the backswing. Continuously tries to get the double hits, but is not getting it. Outspaces it beautifully, but does not land the hit. Misses the roll catch. Goes for the weapon art. Gets punished out of the weapon art. Sega Dude is trying to make a recovery. Weapon swaps. Misses the attack. Swaps back to Ring Knight. Oh no, he's still in lockpick. Never mind. Gets roll caught. Panic rolls away and gets roll caught into oblivion. R1 spams out of it. Swaps, and there it is. Swaps back to Ring Knight and gets running attack. Holy cow. Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Cap Cam. Iced Cap is winning 4-0. Ooh-wee. Yeah, Castle is really is inside of his head. Oof. This is insane. This is insane. Yeah, wow. He's got perfect spacing against that straight sword. Hasn't not been hit. He does not even get hit by that Holy Blade. A lot of people get hit by that Holy Blade. It's just hard to roll on reaction. And Iced Cap is just easily juggling Sega right now. This could be the last round. Wow. Absolutely insane. Cap Cam is up 4-0 right now. This is really bad for Sega. If he can't turn this around, this last fight, if he can't turn this around, he's done. Alright. Iced Cap Cam versus Sega Dude 21. Round 5. Gets the backswing, does not get the trade, loses the trade, tries to punish the weapon art, but gets whacked out of it again. Sega Dude is getting some serious damage put on him right now. Ice Cap is out damaging him in the trades. He can't trade. He gets punished. Goes for the R1. Sega Dude R1 spams out of the stagger R1s. Cap guard break. R1 spams and guard breaks and pops his tears. This might be it, folks. And there it is. Sega tries to R1 out of it and gets put down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sega Dude 21 versus Iced Cap Cam. Iced Cap Cam wins 5-0. Wow. The winner of the tournament right here. The winner of the Warriors Haven Invitational first PvP community tournament is Iced Cap Cam, aka Castle in the Sky. Oh, congratulations. Send me a picture of your stats with me next to you for the win. Wow. 5-0. Absolutely insane. Post a picture of your stats while standing next to me onto the tournament chat to claim the win. Or on the Warriors Haven Community PSN chat. Doesn't matter to me. No kidding. The new B-dubs right here. Wow. Once you post a picture of you next to me on the chat, you're the official winner. Alrighty. Well, that's it, folks. That's the final. Sega Dude loses to Castle in the Sky, Iced Cap Cam. 5-0. No kidding. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Thank you to everyone who played, and thanks everyone for upholding the etiquette and respect. Everyone here was super, super honorable and respectful. There was no trashing. There was no complaining. There was no BMs. There was no BGs. Like, that was all good games. Everyone here did extremely well. So thank you all for making that work. Like, we actually, for the first time ever, we actually had a non-toxic tournament. This is the first time in Dark Souls 3 PvP history that we've had a non-toxic tournament that actually went perfectly. So thank you so much, everyone, for participating. And again, big shout out to Castle in the Sky, and big shout out to Beelzebub for helping co-host and set up the tournament. Thank you to Castle for helping with the bracket and being the silent and deadly co-host in the background. So, screenshot will be posted on the Warriors Haven community. I would appreciate it if you didn't kill me, thank you, or I'm gonna have to end you. Can you stop? Can you wait a bit? Thank you. But yes, thank you everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to be a part of. GG's to everyone who participated, and thank you guys for being good sports. Have a good one, guys. See you at the next tournament.